Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the KPLS Cryptid Horror and Survival Hour. This is your man, Land Shark, your cryptid killer, here with my man.
We got Kung Fu Panda over here.
Battle Bear.
Battle Bear. Got the new face in the house.
Yep.
We're going to start off on a little somber note. There was some things happened last night. I don't want to get too much into it. When we get more info on what's going on, we'll definitely do a show about it. But Panda, go ahead there.
But I mean, this is a perfect example of what we've been talking about: training, being prepared, and it's really looking out for the the protection of your family and yourself. We're dealing right now in a time of just severe political violence right now. It's something unprecedented we haven't even seen yet, and especially seeing a former president and Republican nominee get an assassination attempt against him. It's a really scary time.
Yeah.
And it's thoughts and prayers out to the people that have passed away in the event.
Yeah, there was someone that lost their lives.
And
so
then it's a scary time, and it's a very important aspect of this is why we do our things. Just stuff like this makes just the societal atmosphere just the divide so there. It feels like
and it's just life's so volatile right now, man. It's like I said, it's a different time. It's a sad time, so we don't want to dwell on that too much. We do have a pretty positive show. We planned on talking about EDC today. Now, we went from a conversation between three of us. Should we do our EDC? Mm-hmm. No, because really we don't want you to know what we carry on an everyday basis. Exactly. So we made a plan and a challenge to each other to do an EDC from a local or from a slasher's area. So today, we're going to be carrying as if you are from the state of California, Mr. Panda. You're going to be carrying as if you're in the universe of Ghostface.
Yep.
Okay. Battle Bear, he has been sitting down south. He's going into Texas way to EDC and everyday carry around the infamous Leatherface, and mine come down between going over to Haddonfield, Illinois, or shooting on up to New Jersey. We've done a lot of Michael Myers stuff on here, so I chose to shoot on up to New Jersey and spend some time with my man Jay, and my EDC is going to be repping against Mr. Jason Voorhees.
Well, I'll go ahead and get this started. So when I first decided this, I figured, I'm going to pick the most easiest slasher I could probably take down. One that's really just a human just out to get me. That's all it is. But I chose the hardest place to try to carry something with.
Oh, so we thought.
Yeah, or so we thought. So I learned something. As you can see, I'm not concealed carrying. I am open carrying. In California, can you really do that? Well, if you're not in 3 of the major counties in there, you can open, depending on the sheriff and the ordinance, you can open carry and get a permit for it. And as we all know in California, every rural county is a conservative county and allows stuff like that. So that is what I'm doing. Though,
mostly.
There's still a lot of laws and a lot of messed up, blade laws there as well. And I'm sure we talked about that New Jersey has a little bit of some messed up ones. So, I found a way around this, and since I'm dealing with the most realistic one I could probably take down pretty simply, I'm pretty light loaded. So, of course, I'm going to be carrying this Kimber 1911, carrying hollow point rounds. Because I'm ready I could take him down the shot. We all know Ghostface. He does a lot of flair.
Yeah.
He's not going to straight up try to sneak and kill you. What's he going to do? He's going to pop out. He wants to feed off your fear.
And at the most, he's going to have a bulletproof vest on. We've seen that in one of the that they are up in their game of getting armor and stuff like that. So
there's stuff like that. I wouldn't worry about that.
Realistically, his face ain't bulletproof.
Exactly.
Right.
Just wearing a mask.
We shoot headshots anyway, right?
Yeah. I'm always going to carry an extra mag with that. Now the toughest part is I'm really big on a big fixed blade knife.
Right.
California does not allow fixed blade knives over 6 inches.
Oh.
And all mine are over 6 inches because I carry whoppers, buddy. I carry whoppers. So I had to think about this. I was looking at my pocket knives, and we can only have some under 2 inches. But I think I found a workaround with that because I'm carrying this Tac Force Karambit folding pocket knife that I'm going to use that I got as a Christmas present from Land Shark, that I feel like that I could take on Ghostface if I get him in close combat. So that's what my EDC carry would be for him. And I'm not worried about carrying any major medical equipment as a medical guy, because this man is just another person, and he's just egotistically wanting to kill me, take my life.
Right.
And he's not going to do nothing special. He's just another person.
Basically, in that, it really would come down to everyday training. Because, like you said, he's just a guy that's watched a bunch of movies that has chosen to do something silly. Is this, we've seen a pattern here? So just some good training, you know, and being in the right spots, and then that algorithm, man, like they've had a pass, they follow it, and you know, being in the right spot. So I believe that 1911 probably Shiloh goes faces out. So B Zerk, since you're the new guy, Battle Bear, I will go next because I have the second. I actually have the most. I think I carry. But with you being in Texas, man, Texas is the patron state of shooting things. They're pretty lax. But what I will be carrying, I'm in New Jersey. Really awkward. So let's get into their knife law that I read and found out. I can carry this and be pulled over with this. Is simple. It's a Smith & Wesson TAC knife. It's a Stream Ops. I've had it for friggin' 12 years. It's got the little window punch on it, seatbelt cut. Got a great blade. It's always kept a great blade. So for this, I chose that because it's black. It's not part of my EDC on everyday carry anyway, but I'm like you. I like a really good fixed blade. So I can't carry this and say it's for self-defense. If a cop comes to me, I use it for cutting apples. I use it for opening boxes, and I can't carry it for that reason. But the old land shark likes to be sneaky, so in the old sock right there, we got a pretty good, and I'll pull it out, and we won't worry about putting it back, hunting knife. I was going to get me a fixed blade in, so if I'm going against Jay, I just want something good and sharp. Good fixed blade steel knife right there. I've had that one for years too. Extremely sharp knife. I'm not going to put that back in. I'll actually toss that over here to the side. I'll have that on me. I'll have my pocket knife, and what I'm carrying for big protection is the old 10 millimeter Gen 5 Glock 20. Got some hollows in hip. Just went and got the other day. It's set up to bang right now, and I'll have an extra mag on me, and just for a little bit of got that extra mag, and just for a little bit of X factor I threw in because of I've always wondered what it would be like. It would suck to go hand to hand with Jason, but I'm not going to go hand to hand per se. I will load up on the old brass knucks if it comes down to it. Pocket knife in one hand, brass knucks in the other. But we're not trying to sit and fight Jason. It's all shoot and get away, shoot and get away. Aim and retreat, aim and retreat. And I'm not going to be aiming center mass at that big bastard. I'm going to be shooting for them legs, because whether you're a regular person or you're a supernatural being, a broken freaking femur is a broken femur, and it's got to heal. Say that 3 times fast. So, but that's mine. And it's all about getting to the vehicle and getting away from him. So, and I'll have, if it's going to be New Jersey, I'll keep a lever action. You already know I have hunting rifles. So I'll keep a lever action in the vehicle, and then that will be where all my camping and med supplies is. So that's just a quick breakdown on if I had to live in the Jason Voorhees world. I wouldn't want to go with I thought I always wanted to go with like the 12 gauge, but that would probably be just something to have. The 10 millimeter though, it's really, you want that penetrate right round, because you want to penetrate that main bone. You're not killing him. We all know that. He's a supernatural being, so we want to aim for something, you know, kind of vital into his moving. I watched a thing on by Batman, his teachers he playing for him, and it was about taking his limbs off. So I thought that was a pretty damn good idea, and Batman's usually got pretty damn good ideas, so that's why I rely on there. We're going to destroy the limbs, destroy the legs, and get away until he, you know, regenerates, and then just find a way to keep retreating. So that's mine for.
So I noticed something a little bit different about your everyday carry. You're concealing right now.
Just for, because I mean,
just for the
there's no open carry in the state of New Jersey. So
see, I would have chosen concealed carry, but the problem of California, a lot of the concealed carry you can't do on anything that they consider public land.
Right, that's the same. Yes.
So even if it is a private property, if it's still considered access to the public, you cannot open carry.
But I think if you was to ask me to do this twice, I think the next gun I would pull out, and it would be, I would strictly stay in camp areas. It would be the 357, because I can consider that a hunting weapon. So, but anyway, that's my concealed. But there's no open carry, and I conceal carry daily anyway. I try to.
So we did a little bit of East Coast, we did a little bit of West Coast. I think it's about time we head down south.
Do that dirty.
Come on, let's hear it now, buddy.
So I picked Leatherface, so obviously we're going down in Texas.
the patron state of, hey, is that an AR going into the Family Dollar store?
Hey, every bottle of whiskey you get a free gun.
Yeah.
I mean, I chose him. It's just fascinating. A dude,
Great character.
big as that, runs fast as he can.
Yeah.
Especially with a chainsaw. I guess he's a chainsaw enthusiast.
Yeah.
So for everyday carry, I have my Glock 19, just standard FMJ. Like George said, I want to be shooting him in probably his femur, his legs. My big ass ain't running from him, but also.
Yeah, Leatherface is another one of those supernatural kind of beings. You know, he can take a severe amount of damage and still not be able to go down, kind of just like Jason and them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like if you even do some of the YouTube and all that, they got some great origins on them. It talks about like how much he is able to take pain, but he does rely on the family and all that. And a 9mm, that's a good, because they're regular people. And you're going to have to put some lay it down range, because you're going to have more than one person to contend with.
That's what I like about that topic with him. It's more on the realistic side.
Yeah. And I mean, and, a lot of people say that it really did happen. I mean, that is what the story of Ed Gein is based off of. Or it's based off the story of Ed Gein. I apologize there, but that's a good one. Yeah, and you got that to kind of put down. Now, do you carry any secondary knives, any blades or anything like that with that?
Yeah, I carry not a fixed blade, but folding knife.
Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah, I mean, I can easily, wind it down if I need to be, like a good, blunt over the head.
That's a good size pocket, man. That's a good size pocket folder right there. So that's a real good one.
Also carry a little pen light. I'm not going to use my light on my pistol.
You know what? That's something I need to look into one of those. I've been wanting a pen light for a minute, because I've seen you play with that when we go actually do our training and stuff like that, and it does real good. So
you can even use it to as another weapon.
So you never can have enough light, especially in these situations, because these type of entities, even with Ghostface, they thrive off the shadows, they thrive off the darkness. So that really can't ever have enough light.
That's the thing. I don't want to use my stream light because it's so bright.
I love that thing.
Why not be
a little bit more careful? So I say one day we need to get together, and we've talked about it, that me and the wife had another really long conversation. I've been put on probation of purchasing any weapons, and we didn't get to do the unboxing. There is a new toy in the KPLS arsenal. It is a flipping monster. I've already run it a couple of times. I really like it, and it's a good looking weapon. Good afternoon, KPLS fans. This is your man Land Shark, riding solo, all but the wife on the video there. So y'all had a little glimpse into mine and Panda's little trip out the other day, going to a couple different gun stores, a couple different pawn shops, or what have you. So I went back today, and I told you might get a reveal, and now you're getting a reveal today. We went and got a new piece of arsenal for the Land Shark KPLS arsenal. So without further ado, we want to make a quick video here. Let's get this bad boy open. It is a Mac Military Arms Corp brand. Semi-auto 12. Runs the same as the Benelli. Runs off the same parts as the Benelli. So the Benelli that I have is interchangeable with this. Wampus can't get in it, boy. So needs to be wiped down pretty good. Straight out of the plastic. The new Land Shark Cryptic Killer shotgun. Semi-automatic. Put in work. Get the job done. Alright. A little nostalgia, a little bit something different than what I carry, but we'll do we got an unboxing video. I'll do that, but the wife's put me on hold, so I can only buy ammo and accessories for right now. The building's coming. We've talked about it. I need a workshop. I need a place to go. Get out of the house. The sun's starting to take over the damn living room, so I want to be able to go somewhere. I think we're gonna put it right back there. You know, moving on up, and hopefully in the next 3 to 4 shows, we'll be in the new decorated KPLS lab, man. So I'm excited. I can't wait.
Also got a few things on me too. Something else nobody really thought of.
Got you.
If I take also yeah, I carry an extra magazine. But another thing, if I'm bleeding.
Yep, gotta get that tourniquet.
Yep, have a tourniquet.
That's a good call.
Usually, anywhere I go, I'll carry an extra one. You know.
I usually like to put one in my sock too.
Yeah, I carry.
I didn't today. I had you can ask Panda when he got here. I had an overshirt on to kind of hide things, and we stood out here for a second waiting on Battle Bear to get here, and it was hot.
Yeah.
That's why you see us with the water. Still got some working out to do this afternoon, so we're still hydrating.
Yeah.
It's a hot ass day here in the state of Kentucky. I think it's 94 right now.
Yeah.
We picked the shady spot on the compound, so that right there though, the tourniquet. I mean, we've seen in we won't say film, let's say documentary. No, we've seen in any film though that there's a lot of blood.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to be able to patch that up. Like I said, one day we need to do a complete battle loadout. Pick a guy, and this is what you would carry and why. And you know, we also have the equipment month during October of creature features, slashers. So we'll be doing something like this again coming October, but we go a little bit farther with it with some bigger primaries and you know, add more to it. So is there anything else Battle Bear that we have right there?
Carry an extra magazine.
Yep.
Always stay frosty.
Stay frosty, my friend. Stay frosty.
I think you're forgetting one thing. You're not just a lone person in this situation.
No, I'm
you
not.
always got your little buddy over here with you.
Yeah, I got him too.
He's
it's
chilling.
hot, yeah. It's hot.
He's chilling.
But I got 2 pouches on him here and a vest. And this pouch on the left here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but
Here, let's do this, little pretty boy.
He's a big one.
So go ahead and explain those 2 pouches for us.
In this left pouch here, I have some basic first aid. I got extra batteries for my lights and for my primary weapon light. And in this other pouch on the right here, I keep a canteen. You never know when you'll need water. Especially this big.
And you're in Texas too, so you're gonna need to hydrate with that.
It's hot. So does my boy. I mean, heaven forbid. If I was there, I'd just let him go.
Well,
honestly,
in the sense of that, you know, when it comes to Leatherface, you know, when he's ready to get you and he's already got you in his sights, he'll announce his coming.
Yeah.
But when he's still stalking you, you know, you'll never be able to find out where he's at or where he's at. You already got your secondary eye.
And listen, he done great in the training.
Oh
yeah. You know, we all got to go together finally. It was great. Maybe we can post some of those pictures on this episode.
Yeah, I'll post some.
Because this guy right here, I'm gonna tell you what, he alerted us of a few things. He's a great boy, good boy. Dare I say, maybe a great addition to the KPLS family. So, just to jump ahead a little bit, with that being said, can we do it?
Let's go ahead.
So, y'all didn't know this was a patch over too. We are now patching over a new member of the KPLS crew, the 4th and most vital member, Mr. Pup right here. Let me get the cam fixed one more time there, Battle Bear, and we'll show the patching. Patch him over. Yeah, puppy pup. It's a good boy right there, y'all. That's a good boy right there. He done great the other night.
That was an experience too. That's the first time I went with y'all.
Yeah, and we got the that's awesome.
Gotta get the Cryptid Hunter patch on.
Well, one of the boys, good boy. He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh yeah, and I mean, what did you think? If that was your first time through, what do you think?
I think it was very good. I think it really went smooth. I felt like it went smoothly with me trying to jumble camera a little bit for what I could, and then switching off of that and staying in maneuvers.
I mean, and that was the first time any of it had been done. It was a lot better than our last time, wasn't it? I had to puss out the last time. I was kind of nursing an injury. I feel a lot better right now, but we only got I think a little bit over a mile in our last time, but now we did our 4 miles that day, and it was outstanding.
Yep.
seen some pretty area.
Yep.
But like you said, we got to work in, man. We got to see what the camera was like, because
Yep.
That's important coming in those haunted houses.
Yep.
That's important in the field, because that's part of what you do is document us, and still able to work that beautifully new modded AK.
Here's what I said. It went so smooth. It's the first time mainly going with everybody, with basically new members of the group, not having that whole relationship with them to know how to work with them, and it just went smooth just like that.
Yeah,
it was like we worked together for years.
And it was a great workout and a good time. So we can post those pictures. We got a pretty good group picture of all 4 of us together, the KPLS guys.
Yep.
And hopefully you can get back in on that.
Yep.
We got some things we got to sit down and talk and plan some things. We still got that Crow day coming. The more I read, the more I watch. I don't know if I even want to watch this new movie. He's only supposed to be dead for 30 minutes. He's only supposed to be an actual crow for 30 minutes, and it's just to let y'all know somebody getting some shots in.
Yep.
Was that from over there?
Something like it.
That's over across the holler. I just, all the stuff I've watched, like I said, he's only supposed to be the crow for 30 minutes, and to let y'all know how I was feeling about it. I'm down on it. I've got the saying on the back of my arm. It can't rain all the time. I've been dressed as Eric Draven for Halloween. I'm a huge Crow fan, but I really think this movie's going to let us down. Brandon Lee was epic. That was an epic movie. So, but we still got some things coming. Spooky season's right around the corner. Only got a few more weeks in July, and August flies by because of school starting back, and then we're into September and October before you know it. So, anything else y'all want to talk about today? We've done some EDC for these cryptid guys. Y'all watched any good movies here lately? I made the wife watch Phantasm Saturday, the original 70s version of the Phantasm. Love it. I reckon there's some sequels in the 2000s I need to get into and watch and find out what's going on, baby boy.
I actually rewatched, and it's been a long time since I watched it, and I forget how much I really like it, but I was rewatching Candyman and all of its 90 sequels with Todd. Todd. It was just Tony Todd.
Tony Todd's that guy, man. And let me tell you something. The 1993 Candyman Part 1, that damn movie was horribly scary to me as a kid. I went outside and went around looking dirty because I wasn't even looking to a friggin' mirror for the longest time. I remember it ruined my summer. It was a great flick though, and that epic ass voice of Tony Todd.
Oh yeah.
And just I'm a Tony Todd fan, man. Big Jake Break has actually met him. Says he's a great, humble human being. He was in the Hatchet. One of the Hatchet movies. He's done a lot in horror, so he's a horror icon. Love Tony Todd. Love me some Tony Todd.
So what about you, Battle Bear?
I watched. I hit up with the when we was picking our topic. I was trying to go more on the creature slasher. Recently, one of my mom's all-time favorite movies, 1996, Bad Moon. I'm fascinated with werewolves. Love it. Love the folklore, even the topics that's popped up recently. Yeah,
I mean, listen, lycanthrope, man, it's a scary thing. Werewolves are one of my top, and they're my top 5. I love vampires, werewolves. I love the creature feature. That's something that we usually try to hit. That you don't know this, but towards the end of September, the 1st of October. That's a creature week for us. We usually try to get into that, so we could do a loadout. Let's do a loadout for something like that, man.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll go ahead and give you straight up, since you're the dog guy. Give you the werewolves. I'll take a little vampire lore. What you got over there, Big Daddy?
Well, let's go in there. We're gonna go with the original. So I'm saying when we're talking about this, I'm thinking about just the Godfathers of all horror. So if we got that, I gotta go with undead, like ghoul, mummy, something like that.
The mummy, yes, sir. I like that.
To.
And my band's always battling some magic. It's that damn Asian heritage. It always comes up in.
I always have to.
You can't get away from it. So, that was just another episode for y'all, man. We're putting out this content just to keep y'all interested. Listen, thank y'all for everything y'all do, man. This is the people that subscribe, the people that comment. Starting to run into a lot of people out, that ask some crazy questions, that are friends, that like us on Facebook or whatever. So keep it up, please. keep it positive. We're trying to out here spreading positive vibes. We're just some grown ass men trying to act like kids, and this is our way of holding on to that childhood.
Yeah.
So without anything else to say, we'll make it a quick wrap today. This is your man Landshark. As always, I'm saying it's better to have it, not need it, need it, not have it. So you better go and grab it.
This is your boy Kung Fu Panda, and always remember, folks, you ain't got time to bleed, so keep on moving.
You got anything? We got to work on Battle Bear saying "rawr" for that. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, keep coming. We love y'all. Rock and roll. Y'all don't suck.